Hi guys, good morning. Happy Wednesday. It's not actually today, but he's off work tomorrow. So we're all gonna say happy birthday to Dylan on three. 1, 2, 3. Yay. Gosh, he's 31.
You old fart.
We'll make sure to bring a cane for his closeout today at 4:30. All right. So, we've got triple threat today up on the board. We're working pull, so arms and back. Arms and back. How the triple threat works. I'm just going to do it like this. How the triple threat works, okay? There are 9 main movements over here, all focusing on biceps and back. And then you've got 4 pacer movements over here. How the triple threat works is, let's say that Dylan and I are partners and heavy shrugs is where we want to start. So Dylan would start doing heavy shrugs and he's not going to stop doing heavy shrugs until I complete one of these 4. Now I have my choice of which one of these 4 that I would like to complete. Let's say I do 10 burpees. I'll do 10 burpees and then we'll switch. I'll do heavy shrugs and Dylan has his pick of these 4. Let's say he runs the hill. Once Dylan gets back from his hill, he's going right back to heavy shrugs, and then I go back to my pick of these 4. Once we have both done 3 rounds of heavy shrugs, then we move on to another movement. It doesn't matter what order we go in, but every time you come over to the pacer, you have your option, but you have to do 3 rounds of the same movement before you move on. And you're just going back and forth between pacer and movement for 45 minutes. Does anybody have any questions on how it's ran? Pretty simple. So with that being said, since there's no rep counts, that means we need to grab a weight that's challenging. Okay, we need to, not grab something where we can do 45 reps while our partner's doing something and not feel any burn. Okay, we want to grab something that's going to challenge us. I'm not worried about how many reps we're getting, but how many opportunities we have to make that muscle work. Okay, your pacers today, your options are 10 burpees. Chest down to the floor, get explosion off the floor. There is a burpee challenge where you do burpees every time you go over to the pacer. It's a lot of fun. You will get, that's the pacer that takes the least amount of time. So you'll get more of these done if you guys do the burpee challenge. 15 box jumps, jumping up there, landing softly, and then we're still working on everybody stepping off instead of jumping off the box. Okay, 100 spins on a jump rope, and then we have 1 hill running down to the bottom of the street and then back up to the top. How we as trainers do it is we just kind of cycle through it, and then the next 3 would be boom, 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 next 3, boom, boom, boom. Okay, that way you get a little variety, but it's up to you. Up here at the top, hammer pumps with a twist. Get yourself some dumbbells. We're gonna hammer curl up to the tops of the shoulders, and then we're gonna turn those palms up to the sky and turn them back to a hammer, then back down. That way you get the squeeze here, and you'll also get another bicep squeeze with the turn. Heavy shrugs, getting yourself some kettlebells, or you guys could do one of the trap bars over there, the new heavy ones we have. But you're going to bring the shoulders up to the ears, a good squeeze. For this one, you just basically, like when you were a kid and your parents asked if you did something wrong, and you were like, I don't know. Okay, just shrug, that's all you're doing, I don't know. Just bringing your shoulders up to your ears, good squeeze. Bent reverse fly, this is one that doesn't require these are the ones that don't require a lot of weight, guys. We're going to be in that deadlift position. And what we're going to do is we're going to find a line and we're going to lead with our pinkies. Okay, we're going straight out to the side and then a good control on the way back down. Biggest thing we see here, honestly, and it's probably because you guys grab something too heavy, is it's kind of a herky-jerky flailing motion and your chest raises up. Okay, honestly, fellas, H for this is a pretty good weight selection. I wouldn't say for anything more than about 15s in here for anybody, okay? Barbell curl. Great time for you to work on your barbell curls. We're going up to the tops of the shoulders, then back down to the mid-thigh. Today, guys, with the curls, I think we've been doing a pretty good job. But remember, if we start to see the herky-jerky motion, I'll probably just tap your shoulders and tell you to go over here to the wall and do your curls up on the wall. You guys remember when we did that a couple weeks ago? Okay, so let's try to refrain from having to go to the wall today, but it's a good fix for that form. Band face pull. Okay, for this one, we're getting ourselves a band. We're gonna reach inside of the band. We're gonna have a little bit of a wider grip. We're gonna pull it straight across the nose like we're placing a nasal strip on the nose, keeping those elbows high up and away from the body. Open palm curl is gonna be one single heavier dumbbell. We are going to have our palms just like this underneath the top little head of that dumbbell. We're gonna extend those elbows all the way down as far as we can. And then when we come up, we are bringing those palms up to the sky. Pull overs. For this one, we're gonna have ourselves one of the medicine balls. You can either use a heavy dumbbell or a heavy kettlebell here. It's kind of up to you guys on that. Woo! But you're gonna get in that. Setting yourself up here is the hardest part. Okay? You're gonna get that booty up off the ground, and you're going to kind of go in that open palm hold again. We are reaching back until we feel the pull in the lats. Okay, that's under and behind the armpit. It is not a skull crusher. Okay, where you're bending your elbows and then bringing it back over. Okay, your arms are staying straight, 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 and then you are pulling it back over and squeezing your chest. Just bringing it over to about the top of your chest. No need to go all the way over the hips. Waiter holds. This one, you guys are gonna get a plate. Okay, fellas, 35 or 45. Ladies, 25, 35, 45. But the biggest thing is notice that his hands are on the center of the plate. Okay, the back of the plate is not touching his forearms. Okay, if you shove your hands up to the front, that's not very hard. Okay, so let's have our hands like this to where there is a gap between our bicep and the back of the plate. And you're just gonna hold it at 90 degrees while your partner completes the picture. And plank row is our last one. Getting that booty down, flat back, and we are rolling it up to the body. If the plank is too much for you, then you can go down to your knees and do plank rows from your knees. Anybody have any questions? All right, for your warm up, let's get a Massey lap, come back in here, and let's get started.